Okay, I can't seem to find any videos online on how to remove a roller table from a balance cock, so what the heck, I might as well make one myself. So here I've got a balance here from a 21 jewel watch. I have to actually remove the balance with the hairspring from this. So what I do is there's a little screw here. Not sure if you can see that or not, but there's a screw in the side here. I have to loosen that screw, and then that loosens the stud from the hairspring. And when that stud is loosened, I should be able to just pull up on the yeah, it's loosened right now. Should be able to pull up, and that should remove the balance with the hairspring from the plate. Be very careful when I'm doing this, I don't poke it out the wrong way. I might just let it drop in my hand here. There we go. So there we go, that's the balance. A messy night. So that is the balance with the hairspring. More than likely needs cleaning. Now I should really remove the hairspring as well, but I'm having second thoughts about that. If I can remove the hairspring to protect that, it's just more work for me to put the hairspring back on later. But what I really want to do is remove the stud or the table on the other side. See the other side there? The roller table on the other side, because I got to glue on a jewel. So let me think about this for a second. So I've decided to remove the hairspring, so I put it on my bench block, and the trick here is to slide your screwdriver underneath the hairspring collet, I believe it's called, and you pry it out just so. So I do that on this side, and then just move it sideways a little, and looks like I got it. And the hairspring is removed. And I also marked put a little red mark on the balance, so I can remember which side that hairspring goes on. I don't have a senior moment of some sort and put the hairspring on the wrong side. So now I have the balance is basically without a hairspring. Hairspring's on the red side, and so there's the balance there. And on the other side, if you can see that, right here, I think I've zoomed in a bit. Let me see if I can zoom in here. Right there you have where the roller jewel is. So that's the roller table, and it looks like a safety roller, double roller. So that's the roller table, and the roller jewel is supposed to go right there, but it is missing, so I'm replacing the roller jewel. So what I'm going to do is take out the roller table using another tool I got. So let me just back out here and show you that tool. Now this, I've got a Marshall staking set on its way, and it may or may not have a tool that's similar to this one, but I've decided, since I bought the tool, I might as well try it. So let me just bring this beast out and show you what it looks like. This tool is looks like this here, and it's supposed to be used for removing these removing the roller table from the pinion there. So what they say is that this should fit. I gotta change eyepieces here for a second because I'm just zooming in too close. This should fit with the two-ended one See if I can move it sideways here. It's supposed to fit right in there somehow. Right in there. But I think I've got to loosen this up, and I may have to choose a bigger one. So that's loosened up like that. Now it's got I think a larger one here that might be more appropriate. I'm not sure. So I might be able to hand fit that in and see if it works. Like that. You put it in like this, maybe. Like that, and then you can see that. And then this would sit on the top of this table somehow. So I'm going to figure this out before I continue with this video. So here's how this tool works. So what you have, I've got two of these little gadgets here. And what you do is you slide the balance. The lower part of the balance goes into the lower part, and the table just sits right there on the top of this tool. And I have it slid in like this right now. And then you place the tool with the balance. I'm hoping this fits without me having to take it out again. Place the tool with the balance in the hole here, and then this screws down, so if I hold it like this, I should be able to get some action on this to screw it down. So this screws down like that, and then what it'll do is kind of grab this, squeeze the balance. It squeezes it just a bit like that, and then as I close it in like this, I check the gap between the table, right, and the tool. So I got, and it's in there pretty good right now, so let me check that for tightness. And I guess you're supposed to turn this here to get the perfect tightness on this, to make sure that you're not going to screw things up. So I got that in there. It's fairly tight, and it's got to be centered, so that's I think why you got to grab it like this. And if you look at that, it's kind of grabbed around the collar, so it's perfectly tight right now. Not too tight, but tight. Now the trick is to fit the right. This is a staking tool here, and each one of them have an end to it, so you got to make sure that the pinion in the end of this fits over the pinion that you've lined up here, so you don't damage the end. So you're fitting it in perfectly. So I'm going to go away and fit this. So what you have to do is you have to align this stud or stake here with the end of the pinion, so it's absolutely aligned in here, and then you don't tighten this up too much, because if you do, then it won't align properly with the hole and you can damage the whole lot. So you line that up, and what I need to do now is pound on the end of this so that the roller table comes up while the rest of it goes down, and we'll see what happens when I do that. So if I tap on that, I'm just going to tap it really lightly to see what happens. And I don't want to break anything here, so this is the first shot at it, so hopefully I haven't screwed this up. So got a hammer here and the end, and I'm just going to tap it lightly and watch what happens as I tap it. down a little bit farther. There, so I believe I've loosened it, and yes, I have. So it looks like it's fallen through, so by tapping that on the end, take that out so I don't cause any damage. What I've done here is, I think I've tapped the table off. So let me have a look here. And then just unscrew this a bit. Right, I could hold that while I'm doing it, but it's pretty wide right now, so. And I should be able to lift the table right off, hopefully. Because it's loose as heck right now, so. Yeah, there we go. That's the top of the dual roller. And then there's the bottom part. That's the bottom part. It just fell out. And then that's the top of the balance. So there we go. So that's the three parts right there. And so that's how this tool works. So now I've got this out so I can replace the jewel.